Guys, look. They've added the thing from Helldivers here.
Fighter without restraining their kicks. So Haben quits.
Look, I've got a little guard dog on my back.
Apologizes to his viewers, and we see that everyone is watching. He knows that this means that Haben will just have
a
YouTube channel.
Look at the little guy.
He will be rich now, and wonders if he should die first. And Taehun is shockingly hit by a splash of water. Taehun is furious, and we see that it was Haben that splashed him with water from a hose. Haben reminds himself of
I can kill 2 people at a time because my target shoots one.
Then one is Taehun angrily wonders what Haben is doing. Fight lesson 3 was on how to do Taekwondo flashes, and it taught us to take away the tricks. The brilliant Haben is doing just that, as he covers the bathroom floor in water. It didn't break.
My turn is helping
so
me.
Haben has improvised to create his own ring. Haben sees this.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Moment, so
look at my turn. No, look at him.
Subscribe to his
look at him. Do you think he's nice?
He can't use his kicks, but Haben is confident that he can beat him now. But he is shocked.
Oh wait, yeah, I'll give you one chug chug. Chug chug.
Prepares for the fight and wonders why Haben thought he could only use kicks. Taehun is the
Fine,
winner
we'll do sacrifice in a minute.
And a former pro MMA fighter. He wonders what the pleasure was.
Guys, go into that hip! Go into that wrist hip!
Taehun's disappointed to see that this was all Haben had, and Haben wonders if Taehun must have been pretty disappointed as well, and just hopes that this wasn't Haben's entire plan. He can't believe that he worked an entire month just to spray water everywhere to stop Taehun's kicks. Taehun then begins slapping Haben around. Haben quickly realizes that this is nothing like fighting Echo, as he begins to feel really dizzy. Taehun wonders if this is really it, but he is shocked when Haben manages to land a powerful calf kick. The chat can't understand how Haben was able to kick with water everywhere, and they realize that it's because Haben is wearing water shoes. Water shoes don't slip at all, even underwater, and these were the shoes Haben wore while fighting the bear in the pool. Haben admits that he's hurting a lot right now, and he honestly wants to just give up. However, he regains some of his confidence when Snapper reminds him that he just had someone down for 3 minutes.
Guys, get him for turret! Yes, we've got another guard dog. Look at him. Oh, don't you agree? Our little guys are cute. Look how cute they are. Little people. Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh! That hurt. Oh! Oh, get out of the way! Oh!
Asperger's, which is part of the autism spectrum, is defined by the National Autistic Society as which can be diagnosed in 1 of 270 people across the world according to the World Health Organization. Some people refer to themselves as Asperger's. I myself have been diagnosed with what is known as high-functioning autism, but there are some concerns about the labels high-functioning and low-functioning being misleading and too simplified, and people with autism all think differently, not just from the neurotypical individuals around them, but also themselves. No autistic person is alike. For some, it's an entirely different world inside their mind. Some can be incredibly attuned to one or two things, but feel uncomfortable dealing with others neurotypical would otherwise have no problem with, because to those individuals, it confuses them and their brain is not equipped to handle it. Some people refer to this as a savant, where they're extremely efficient in one area, but that one area alone. A lot of people have to believe that almost all autistic people are savants. Why is that? Because the media seems to favour a Hollywoodized version of autism, where all characters with autism are savants, and some of the general symptoms of autism are over-exaggerated for the sake of drama. So a lot of people on the autism spectrum, like myself, like so, feel neglected and underrepresented. But does that mean all autism portrayals are bad? can something be good? And if something can be good, what makes it good? What makes a good autism portrayal and a bad autism portrayal? And I'm here today to talk about the representation of autism in media and use two examples of my analysis. One of
Get
them
in, guys!
spectrum, that being Max Horowitz from Mary Last film, and one of the terrible portrayal of a
Be
guy
ready, Bo.
being music, gamble, proceeds, okay, let's start with a positive one first. Max Horowitz from 2009.
Hey, there's one right here. There's one right here. I just saw him.
Directed, written, and designed by Adam Elliott, who previously directed the Oscar-winning short Harvey Crumpet. This is a film you've probably never even heard of. And this, I've never heard of it either until I decided to look into portrayals of autism in the media, with this being one of the prime examples of portraying autism on the big screen. And boy, was I glad I was recommending this. This film is an incredible film, not only for the fact that it's made in stop motion, one of my favorite forms of animation, because I appreciate the amount of work that goes into making every frame of the animation, and the details of the set designs were impeccable, truly on par with the 1940s. Adam wanted to create a film that was on a different level from DreamWorks or Disney, and he definitely accomplished that with this film. This film is a perfect blend of dark and comedy. Its audience, though, is a perplexing mystery, as this on the surface looks like an adorable animation for children, but this handles a lot more adult situations, and some are seen through the eyes of an innocent child.
Yesterday, she borrowed some pigment from the old sink. She told Mary she wouldn't clean out her dress to save on plastic bags.
Let's just say some who grew up with negligent parents, this might be a bit too hard hitting for home for them. The colour scheme is also heavily muted throughout the story, which could be seen as
Leave
autism,
you guys to die.
though some see it as visually unpleasant to look at. When you consider our main character, Mary,
I didn't. I thought you guys were following
makes sense
me.
her world is highlighted in a tone, and that's our main character, Max, sees it from but he thinks very literally and logically, and occasionally he does have Mary come into his life. Personally, I think it's the best portrayal of autism I've seen today. They explain the general symptoms of autism very well, and though some people might think that the
You can get it for £3, Bo.
much more complex as watch the film,
Why not?
understand the tone and how it talks about autism matches the tone.
No, like you can wait it for like a week and then you can
You
get
gotta
it.
see it to believe. But that's not just why I like it. It feels like Adam Elliott wanted to do justice. He wants to make this autistic character one you can empathize and understand. And I identified a lot with this. The character completely sad, some changes keep terrifying. The way they handle the scenes in which he has anxiety attacks is incredibly well done. How he feels cornered, the camera zooming in on him, his panicked face showing he's helpless, and the narrator helps us understand what's happening to him. It's one of the few times I appreciate narration, even though I think at the end the narration is needed. But there is one particular line that actually made my heart tug at its strings, and made me put this at the top tier. Decision.
This is my opinion. But one day, there will be a cure for my disease. I do not like it when he says this. I do not feel disabled, defective, or in need to be cured. I like being an Aspie. It would be like trying to change the color of my eyes.
That is a line a lot of Aspies need to hear. Don't need to make it stable. That doesn't mean analyze like normal people can. We just need the occasional help to help us get through difficult situations and help us to become functional members of society. Autism isn't to us, and we should learn to respect ourselves, quirks and all. This is no reason to be justice for people on the autism spectrum as well. Philip Seymour Hoffman did an incredible job with this sequence. It really shows how much work he put into it. It's something that the chance to have shining on, but we always have the amazing. Joy is how neurotypical people like Henry approach atypical people like Max. Joyce studied him and examined why he is the way he is, so she could attempt to cure him. Some neurotypical people think that this would be a good thing, as autism is seen as a disorder that impairs the social skills and abilities in environments. But to the atypical, this is actually quite insulting and very disgusting, because you cannot cure a neurological disorder. Instead of curing it, you should learn how to approach it and adapt to us, just as we try every day to adapt to you. The world hates it is what it can't understand, but athletes want to be understood. So when Matt stops contacting Mary, I can perfectly understand his anger. Mary might have good intentions with a book, but she completely misunderstood what autism is. Just like a lot of neuro.
Oh, headshot.
So expensive.
This bro really got. I've not tried the shield yet though.
It's a heartwarming story. It goes to show how the most different of people can become the best of them.
What?
Nonsense. Back in 2015, Sia announced she was going to make her first directorial debut with the help of her fellow mentee, Maddie C. Edler. If I'm pronouncing that correctly.
After this match, I'm gonna eat some breakfast because I'm starving.
Now I'm going to be completely honest. I like Sia. I think she has a powerful voice and has made some incredible songs. That being said, her music videos of a young version of herself dancing bizarrely in a new leotard does raise a ton of questions. And again, that's not really mean that Maddie's been that should be investigated. Now, Maddie herself is a miracle individual, so
Come in.
not only that, but the
Guys, I'm right here.
she even explained on Twitter that she did originally cast someone on the autism spectrum who was non-verbal, but she found it incredibly unpleasant and stressful, therefore Maddie was casted. Gee, I don't know why. She didn't even try to cast anyone else for the role. Someone that actually has the mindset of someone with non-verbal autism and would understand if they are on the spectrum themselves. She claims it was much more passionate.
Something. Karen, how am I supposed to beat him when two of you guys can't even beat him?
Autistic people and making fun of them. Having a right thing. That's why everyone should not blame Maddie for her performance. She was only a minor. She was now. It's sad to see that she's won a Razzie. Let's talk about herself, her character. Her character, cool music.
How about this time you guys follow me and let me know when there's someone attacking instead of just going and attacking you without saying, and then when you get killed, go, Bayern! How could you leave us?
It's just ridiculous to have to take Hudson's character, and Leslie Odom Jr.'s character have to take care of. When I say take care of them, these things themselves are terrible. Some scenes in particular stand out to me as disgusting and sick. You know, I'm going to show you one of them, just so you can feel how cheesed off I was watching it.
Music. I'm not climbing on top of a small screaming white girl in this park. Your turn. You can do this. I'll stop the boots. Go ahead. He doesn't know who's protecting. Okay. Hold her tight. Hold her like a bear.
Okay.
Hold her. Tell her she's safe.
It's okay, you're safe.
You have to tell her like you believe
Don't
it.
believe it. I can't do this.
You're one of the very people that aren't jaw-dropped or raging at the screen. But first off, I don't know why you're still here. And secondly, imagine how you would feel. You're in a situation in which you have no control of, you feel scared and alone, unable to control the situation, you feel to a corner that you cannot get out. You're frantically about what to do. You lose control of yourself. And then a random person bigger than you, stronger than you, taller than you, tries to take control by holding you down and thrusting their large body against you, practically crushing you, making you feel even more helpless and scared since you cannot fight them, and then telling you why you're suffering to come on down. I'd like to also point out that a 13-year-old student called Max Benson from Charlotte North of California was killed in 2018 for 1 hour 45 minutes by school staff. He peed on himself but he still fell down. Having a meltdown and was not in control. Luckily, the two of the teacher responsible were charged for involuntary manslaughter the year after. It is truly sometimes I think it's okay still.
I am landing right here. If you guys need me, you run over to me. If you guys don't and get killed, do not say, Bayern!
No, you never do this. When a person is having a meltdown, you help alleviate the situation by taking them away from the environment that's making them stressed. You give them space, you give them time, and be there for them. They will calm down at their own pace. Try not to touch them, as some autistic people may not like physical contact and would definitely not appreciate it during a stressful situation. The point is knowing the individual. This could have easily been avoided if Sia had done the right amount of research about autism. Oh yeah, let's talk about that. A special group backed up this film and stood behind the film's message. Can you guess what that group is? What group has no understanding of autism but speaks on behalf of everyone on the spectrum? Oh yes, an organization that truly looks out for everyone on the spectrum with campaigns like this.
I am autism. I work faster than pediatric AIDS, cancer, and diabetes combined. I will make sure that your marriage fails. Your money will fall in my hands, and I will bankrupt you for my own self-gain.
Statements like this, or having a service of providers as famous as this, or spending money like
I'm on my way.
Sia also hilariously stated that she didn't even know about the horrible treatment of autism speaks, and they came on years after the project was announced. Okay, I'm not talking about this train wreck shoot. This film rightfully deserves a view from Hell Rating. End story. You know the difference between these films? One is an endearing look at autism that is clearly heavily researched, that understands its disability, and also consider many individuals with autism spectrum.
Oh, I didn't know that was a bot.
Giving how no person with autism is alike, how people
Oh, I'm so sorry.
spectrum, and autism in a way that doesn't affect another person with the spectrum. It would be impossible to make the person with autism that speaks on behalf of every individual. It's an insulting depiction that is clearly written by Hollywood
Never
elites
gonna give
wanting
you
to cash in
up.
on a new trend by appearing to represent an underappreciated minority and giving them the spotlight, but instead it's another poorly written, cliched Xerox of a character that we have seen too many times before, and it's just a crybaby maneuver to receive Oscar buzz. It doesn't work, and it comes across as insulting and depreciating. There are ways to express autism the right way. Number one, hire people on the autism spectrum to write and play characters on the autism spectrum. If something might come across as offensive and insulting, consult the autism community about the portrayal of writing and find out what you can change. Number two, change up the studio environment to make it more autism friendly if you can. This can easily be accomplished by lowering lighting levels during the scene, reducing noise. This might be costly, but if you click on the highlights and underrepresented community, it gives
How did you die?
it will work in the long run. Your studio will get the accounts. The kind nature of your actions will not go unnoticed by the media. You'll promote this film with a much more positive free, and I cannot stress this enough. Do your research. Do not skip on this. Do years worth of this in preparation. Talk to people on the autism spectrum and choose a large variety. Ask them questions, allow them to show you how their mindset works so you can better understand it. These three things will all help you to make a good portrayal of not just someone on the autism spectrum, but any group that is neglected by the media and deserves attention. If Disney can do it for the Hispanic community with Coco, why can't Hollywood do it for people with autism? And with that, I'd like to leave this video on a lighter note. Since it's still Autism Awareness Month, I want to highlight a charity that actually
Boom,
does
go revive Jack. Don't do anything
has a
else.
chance to shine, and that is the National Autism Society in the UK. They are amazing, and they did actually give me a shout out on their website a few years back when I made a video called My Autism and Me, which I'm realising is a bit more cringy than I originally thought. They provide support for 700,000 autistic adults and children across the UK, and 50 years of experience working with people on the autism spectrum, provides support for autistic children studying at mainstream schools, and help autistic adults through supported living and finding suitable jobs. Please show your support by donating now. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Did you like this video? Would you like to see more like me? If so, leave a like and comment down below. And also, make sure you subscribe and follow me on social media. And as always, have a lovely day.
Yeah, I'll let you have a shield. Wait, no. Oh.
Is there any better way to start a Saturday morning than with cartoons? But there are some episodes you aren't going to see on Nickelodeon or anywhere else. Yep,
Him,
today
he's
we're
a
taking a
comic
look
book
at
man.
kids' TV episodes
What do
that
you
are
do?
too controversial for the small screen.
What
From
do you do
celebrity
though?
appearances that aged like milk to adult content that should never have got past the censors, here are the craziest cartoon episodes that were banned. Tori Gone. In 1997, Pokemania was in full swing in Japan.
While the rest of the world wouldn't get their first exposure to the anime TV series until the following year, it seemed the Pocket Monsters could do no wrong back home. That is, until the fateful day that the episode Electric Soldier Porygon aired. The episode itself was wholly uncontroversial. Ash and the gang find themselves
Okay, I'm gonna go eat some of my breakfast now.
inside
On
cyberspace.
the lobby, I'll just make my thing sitting out, so you'll still be able to play. I'll still be in the party, but when you guys ready up, I don't have to ready up, and I won't be in the game. I'll just be in the lobby.
Cyber missiles
Okay?
were launched at our heroes, which using a thunderbolt flashing red lights appear to mark the event. In certain people, flashing strobe lights at a certain frequency can cause an excessive response from the brain, triggering seizures. And because of the frame rate of the TV show, perfect
see where this is going. It was by showing everyone's beloved childhood characters getting absolutely off their faces, it would demonstrate kids. So if you're arguing trade first, it's finally settled on Buster. Even if the characters in the show are all kids themselves, you can clearly see the issue here. Anyway, after they all down the brew, this happens. Yep, they drunkenly steal a police car, put it this way, art scene. What? The shocking end of the segment caused the whole episode to be removed from syndication in the US, and it sets up the list of the most well-known man cartoons ever. At least that's what it turns out. This is a joke. I'm sorry, but this story is nowhere near as dramatic as people make it. Because guess what? The episode was never actually banned at all. Using Halloween did some serious sleuthing and not only uncovered a commercial for the episode, but also several seven faithful 6 years after its first broadcast. So what gives? Well, we can't be sure, but someone made the whole drama up, and it's on fire. Well, that's disappointing. Thanks a lot, Buzzkill Man. Regardless, this episode did do its job. After watching it, I'm going teetotal. Totally inappropriate. Rocco's Modern Life is one of Nickelodeon's all-time greats. One of the reasons for its massive popularity is its passion for adult, something that would get its creators in serious trouble back in 1993. Enter Leapfrogs, an episode where main character Australian Rocco is seduced by his married neighbor. Essentially, Cody and Big Head gets neglected by her husband, so sets her eyes on Rocco. What follows is a series of incredibly awkward sequences where she makes Rocco and us super uncomfortable. So straight away, this is content for children. No, the parents went ballistic after in fact, the episode drew so much that Nick pulled it from air. Premise, I don't understand. Heck, maybe it did deserve the axe. I don't know how much of the adult stuff kids would understand, though, so I'm not sure I agree.
LOL. I think I might be poisoned. This might be my last video.
Okay, poaching. Once more, return to the world of Pokemon. Once more, decidedly less kid-friendly compared to 1997's The Legend of Dratini follows Ash and pals as they enter the Safari Zone, a massive Pokemon preserve. What follows sounds like standard Pokemon fare. The gang catch a bunch of monsters, face off against the dastardly Team Rocket, and ultimately titular Dratini from their play. Quite much so, reasons about that. Well, this episode has guns in it. A lot of guns. Now, guns do feature in other or in a very over-the-top fashion. But in this episode, there's seven different occasions for them to all be censored in a global release. Heck, Ash even gets a revolver directly in the face. That's right, perhaps unsurprisingly, Martini never got an English dub, at least outside of Japan. However, this created a big plot hole for viewers. See, Ash captured Tauros in the Safari Zone, so when he visits them all in a later episode, left a lot of kids where the heck they'd come from.
What's more, the unaired episode was the anime debut of Dratini, and because of its release, people outside of Japan wouldn't get to see the creature in the show for another 200 plus episodes. Fortunately, no one aims an AR-15 at anyone when Dratini does show back up. Nice. Creepy. Some cartoon episodes were perfectly fine when they were released, only to be hit with a ban decades later. Enter the 2002 SpongeBob SquarePants episode, Crustacean. In it, Mr. Krabs feels his age and is desperate to recapture his youth, so he tags along with SpongeBob and Patrick on their big night. It turns out to be a disappointing affair. There's a
What? What? You're talking about girls, right? Girls? Talking about raiding their dressers for their underpants, right?
So, sure enough, they sneak into a girl's house to steal her underwear, only to discover that the girl is mom. Just when you thought it couldn't get any weirder, for decades the episode aired in the US. In 2021, Nickelodeon announced they made the decision to pull it from broadcast, as well as streaming services in the country. The network cited storyline, but never elaborated. But we all know what the issue was. Why did they steal girls' underwear? It's totally out of character for these two goofy goobers to even consider something like that. So I can understand its thought process in ultimately choosing to can it. Having said that, the show's had way more adult jokes in different episodes. Yeah, that went straight over Little Amazed's head. Regardless of what I think, midlife crustacean is still banned in the US. Does this whole episode really deserve a ban? Or is the controversy just a load? New York? We're heading back to the town of Springfield now, but not for long, because our family are off to the 1997 episode, The City of New York versus Homer Simpson, must travel to the big to retrieve the family car. But after the 9/11 attacks on the World Trade Center, the episode was rare. The car is abandoned outside the Twin Towers, so a huge portion of the movie takes place there. After the crash, the decision was made to take it from syndication, for obvious reasons. The ban was eventually lifted in 2006, although reruns would still occasionally have some content removed. Notably, a joke in the episode that, quote, they stick all the jerks in Tower 1, as in certain regions. I'm not surprised. Bans and edits like this one were commonplace in the years following the devastating attacks. Oh, one more thing about the episode. It's commonly cited as predicting the attacks themselves, with this travel map that appears to read $9 with twisted design because it was ridiculously cheap, and the Twin Towers were simply shown to advertise the city's landmarks. There. Enjoy a little bonus from Buzzkill Man. Terror Tubbies. Okay, so these next two aren't technically cartoons, but they're so wild I had to include them. The BBC Teletubbies is the John's psychedelic world killer Tubbies. But in 1997's Seesaw, magical terrifying episode ban enters the lion and the episode starts as then suddenly this happens. And things only get more unsettling. Ugh, it was utterly freaky for reasons I'm not entirely sure of. But what it was hiding from gives me the heebie-jeebies even more. endless chase. It just feels wrong. That's probably the best way to describe the entire sequence. The stressful music, the uncanny wooden cutouts, they just don't belong in Teletubbies. Parents complained ad nauseum until the BBC pulled the episode, but the damage was already done. I know I had recurring nightmares of these SCP-looking terrors anyway. Then, a few years later, an edited version of the sequence was aired on TV. This version had altered vocal performance, cut shots, and added artificial sound effects like squeaking wheels to tone down the uncanniness. Where's the bell? Where's the bell? It's a bit better, but I still never want to see one of those two knuckleheads ever again. If I just triggered your PTSD, let me know down in the comments. We can cover it. As spine-chilling as the Teletubbies are, here's another kid's show that gave me most nightmares. Yes, this show. In the 1991 episode, Pingu's Train, follow Pingu on a trip to Snoopsville. This scene starts off innocently enough with him riding his mare around a barren landscape. He's having a great time, and so are we, until, well, this thing is supposed to be a walrus. And human teeth. It torments Pingu and laughs maniacally at his suffering. Do I even need to tell you the problem with this episode? The walrus was deemed far too chilling for his TV, yet banned in several countries, including the UK. Good frickin' riddance. But if you thought that was the only controversial part of Pingu, oh boy, you've seen nothing yet. There's actually a whole slew of banned episodes from the show. Probably the most outrageous is Little 1990 story about yeah, it's as weird as it sounds. Essentially, after Pingu drinks way too much, but shock horror, he can't reach the toilet. Our penguin pal. Gee, from the color of it, who still needs to drink more water. As long as it's not all that urine, cause the episode to be banned, including job was to create and animate doing massive peak out for shit. And on that particularly friendly note, just about really have you ever seen any of these episodes? Then blew your mind the most. You know, down in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Our fridges were double glazed by mistake. Double glazed. We'll take a Our fridges were double glazed.
I'll tell you what's incredible. Fucking incredible. Hey, why not? You got me out here. You roped me into your crazy world of bullshit. If it was lies, you ain't shit, and arguments about how good life used to be, I could have stayed my ass in Los Santos.
Hello, Franklin.
So, fucking incredible. I'll tell you what's incredible. Turn it. Judy.
Know that for free. Young Mecca fits misunderstood guys like this. Actually, Tori, Pixar originally wanted Kevin McHugh to speak gibberish, and then he suggested this native Scottish dialect. It speaks literally the story. Do you know that for free?
Case Cold, see ya. Good afternoon. Case Cold, see ya. Good afternoon. See ya. Good afternoon.
Kitty. Yes, Kitty. Mr. Miller. Hey, lay on his dead grave.
Need some company?
No, I like women. Mr. Miller.
Oh, sweet morning. There are only 3 upright uses for dragon scales. Swords. Armor. Bottle openers. It's okay, we just want to drink anyway. Oh, so this guy was in a restaurant where his dad works as a waiter, and after he got the receipt, he thought he could outsmart him and get a free meal. But what his dad did next was hilarious. After sitting down, his dad pulled out 2 Uno reverse cards and a secret card revealing that the son is adopted. Do you think he's happy with this news? This guy was in a restaurant where his dad works as a waiter, and after he
Hey, but where'd Jack go?
This is not a banger. This is not a banger. How you know, man?
smoking in Minecraft? Real pockets, little man. Hey, you want some of that good stuff? Alright, it better be good though. Damn, you lied. I don't even feel anything. Oh, what the hell? What happened last night? First, you went back to the gang and told the leader to run your fade. Then you got on World Star. Then finally, you guys made up and posted a picture. Yo, did Minecraft have a new update? Is your broadband bill gone up? Slow Johnny's in class one day, and the teacher says, "Hi, little Johnny, I got a riddle for you." She said, "What kind of tree can you fit in your hand?" Little Johnny thinks about it. He says, "That's easy, teacher. You can fit any tree in your hand as long as it's a little bitty seed." Teacher says, "Well, actually, little Johnny, it's a palm tree. But you know what? I like the way you're thinking." Slow Johnny gets mad. He goes, "Well, you know what, teacher? I got one for you." He says, "I'm about 6 inches long. When you take me out of your mouth, you spit. And I'm a whole lot more fun when I vibrate. What am I, teacher?" Teacher thinks about it and goes, "Oh, Johnny, disgusting. Go to the principal's office." Well, Johnny says, "What for, teacher? I'm talking about a toothbrush. But I like the way you're thinking." Slow Johnny's in class one day, and the teacher said, "Another flat Earth video? Why not? I'll indulge. Let's talk about it. We've got a super basic slide. Would you accept? Oh no, the Earth has just been invaded by aliens. We're all gonna die. Oh wait, never mind. They come in peace. Unfortunately, the aliens were totally unimpressed with our technological and societal progress, so they're gonna leave us alone for now. Until we can improve our society, we are bound to stay an intergalactic embarrassment. The aliens are eager to help us, so they gave us a gift. It's an immensely powerful crystal that will turn any human into a demigod. Whoever touches the crystal will learn to fly, shoot fireballs, create and modify entire species, modify terrain however they like, manipulate gravity, moving thousands of tons."
But whenever I sniff crystals, I wake up in a alleyway alone with my pants down.